We are delighted to have you with us today. In fact, COVID has caused a lot of havoc, and you would realize that it has made us not to be in normal times. We've had some donations, but yours coming at this time is also good. We are so grateful. You were saying that you started with some projects, but you've not been able to complete it. Well, I don't know what I may say now. Well, it looks as if our school is becoming a school with projects not completed. At least, if you are able to do yours, they will start counting you out, and then we pray for the rest to be completed. Our major problem now is with the boys' dormitory, which you see me talking about every time. It is still the same. It is still the same. The boys are really suffering, and I don't know what to say now. Well, we waited on the government and every stakeholder to come on board. But here still, we've not been able to do it. But sometimes I feel so much devastated, disappointed, frustrated, and very desperate. Because if I should be presiding over these issues, it is not the best. It doesn't give me a sound sleep. So as you've said, I am not saying you should bring out money from your pocket, but through you, all these things can be done. So we're still looking forward to that day when we will be commissioning at least the boys' dorm that they started about 2012. It should have been completed. You see, my problem now is you go to other schools and you see how projects are springing up, how this development infrastructure and all those things are being brought by Yikrosec. It's left out. Through no means, I don't know. I just don't know, and I don't know how to say it now. Anytime I get up, if I always bow my head in shame. So now that you've come, I think you still have to get to the wider domain. This is the 2000 group. You have a lot. School started since 74 and the rest. We have a lot of year groups who have completed. And as you've said, you are in better positions. So please use those positions to come and help your alma mater.
We came to our alma mater to present some few items to the school. We brought them 48 pieces of hand tissue. We brought them sanitizers. We brought thermometer guns. We brought liquid soaps. We brought face shade or nose shade and nose masks. We are helping the school to fight the COVID-19. We are helping the students to be safe at school, to write their exams. We have done projects. We started with the water project. We sank borehole here, and we are doing. We are currently with a borehole project that will pump water for 3 days. We want the project to pump water for 3 days. Let's say they switch it on for 3 days. Water should be flowing. We've done the borehole. We've sunk the borehole, and we are waiting to do what they say is called hydrofracture, so that we will have the quantum of water in that borehole to serve the boys' side, the girls' side, and the administration. So if you go up there on the mountain, we've put up an overhead tank there. We've raised the cement work is done. So after the hydrofracture, we'll buy 3 large poly tanks that will serve, one for the girls' side, one for the boys' side, and one for administration and the bungalows. So that is what we are doing currently. That is a project that is yet to be finished. We've been helping our school, and it's on our heart to change the face of our school. As our mistress said, the boys' side is still as I left 20 years ago. I completed 2000. The boys' side is still a wooden structure. That is the boys' dormitory. The boys' dormitory is still a wooden structure. I left this school for 20 years, and for the past 20 years, they are still sleeping in the wood. We need change. We need change. So we will be coming and be coming until we change our school. My advice to them is they must learn. When we're here, we are not in Accra. So we virtually did most of the things on ourselves, on our own, sorry. We actually did most of the things on our own. We learned, we bent the night. Those who would take coffee took coffee. Those who would put their legs in water did. We learned and we made it. So my advice to them is to learn, and they'll make it.
It's been 20 years since I graduated from this school, and in fact, as soon as we stepped foot here, we also realized that there hasn't been any form of development. You know, unlike what you see in other schools. When you go to other schools, you realize that at least the government is doing something in one way or the other. So indeed, as we've gone around, we realize that the boys' dormitory, their classroom blocks and all, everything is just as it used to be, which is not proper. I've come to realize that it is more of a leadership crisis, leadership that has to do with the local government system. It's a dangbe issue, because in spite of all the governments that have come, you realize that we, the people of Klo, the Dangbe fraternity, do not benefit as we should compared to other tribes or areas in this country. Until such time where we get MPs, we get MCs, we get heads of departments who are Krobos, like the Deputy Minister of the Eastern Region now, who will now front the challenges and then get these challenges to the right desk or tables or people within government, then indeed these issues will still linger on. And so I'm calling on the Klo leadership to rise up and see that some of these things are the things that promote the image of Klo. So I expect everybody to come on board so we see what we can do to help ourselves.